right, welcome everyone to our home game, Eagles versus HRK. HRK with the first serve of the day here. This is the first game. Looks like we have junior high, JV, and also varsity today.
Aaron Kaiser back to serve for the Eagles, brings it to 2-1 for the home Eagles. Tough pass from the back row. Ties the score at 2.
Looks like number 1 for Lily in the back. She's pretty tall for junior high, isn't she?
Got a tall squad going up against
Yeah, they
us
do.
Today. Watching the warm-ups, they were looking pretty good.
They were.
Passing drills and tough serve there. Makes it 4-2. HRK. Another tough serve brings it to 5-2. Eagles looking for a side out here. Great decision by Emily Medina to play that one and get it over the net. Side out makes it 6-3 HRK over Quinton Road. This is Sienna Crunland to serve. It makes it 7-3.
Oh, almost got it.
It's tough when they roll along the top of the net like that. Brings it to 8-3. Serve out of bounds. Point to the Eagles, 8-4. Jenna Rendy with the serve for the Eagles. Makes it 8-6. Jenna, I believe, is a 6th grader.
I think you're right. I think she is a 6th grader.
Net serve, 9-6.
So John, what is that thing in the corner on HRK side? Is that a camera?
Looks to be, yeah, an iPad on a tripod.
Got it.
Yep.
From here, it looks like just a box sitting on a tripod.
The resemblance to an old school camera,
Yeah.
kind of with the accordion
Right.
on it. And that was blasted out of bounds.
By Aaron, yeah. You could see the jump she did when she hit that. That's a good serve.
Very nice serve. I'm not sure, is HRK associated with a school or are they a club team?
Well, they're considered home run kids, so.
Okay. Yeah, their roster says 14U, which is usually a designator for a club team, but if they're a homeschool group?
I think so.
Okay.
I think they're a homeschool group.
11-7, Emily Medina to serve for the Eagles. Short and into the net.
That one hurts a little bit. She usually has some pretty good serves.
A couple of weeks ago, she went on a really nice run at the end to win us a game.
Angelina back for HRK, doesn't quite get it over.
That jump serve is always tough when you see somebody putting it up like that.
Yeah. You don't see that in too many.
Emma Cherry back to serve for the Eagles. Tough to handle on that first pass. Brings it to 12-9. HRK with the lead. Looked like she mistimed her jump a little bit there.
Yeah, Emily still got it even though it was real low.
Tough play at the net meanwhile. 13-9. Nice hustle.
Yeah.
But it falls to the floor.
She almost got it.
Sienna with a nice diving attempt there for HRK.
So this is Makaya. Good serve.
The young lady can jump.
Yeah.
She is phenomenal.
And for how
hitter.
small she is, she can serve a good ball too.
Absolutely. Another very nice serve.
Whoa! Get in. Nope, not quite. She hit that one pretty good.
Very tough serve to handle. Nice job by Emma. And the set.
Ooh,
Nice
that was
dig
good.
by Aaron in the front row.
That was really good. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, I could see that one. Could see that one coming towards Emma right at her neck area, and that's really hard to handle.
Yeah, you're either faced with kind of that fisted punch, or and those very rarely end well. So
Yeah.
good hustle by our girls on a tough play.
Yeah.
Timeout here. This is our first home game since last weekend when varsity was down at the Arthur tournament. I believe we took 4th place at that tournament.
Yeah, fourth out of six teams. So there was a couple teams that were just definitely out of our reach. But it was fun. Our girls have improved quite a bit over the last year. Some of our younger ones came up. Summer, the little summer girl. What's her name?
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. She's not so little anymore, but I think she surprised everybody at how much she's improved.
And here we come back from timeout. 15-11, HRK with the lead over the Quinton Road Eagles. HRK looks to be working through some rotation questions.
Number 32, Katie.
Tough dig. Tough dig there by Emily Medina. I don't think they were quite ready for that one to come over the net. Looks like Carly Gomez coming in for Emma Cherry. Aaron Kaiser back to serve. A little miscommunication in the back row there.
So HRK 16, Quinton Road 12.
Lily Rondon back to serve for HRK. And that was heading out of bounds. Ball short of the net. And they called us in the net apparently.
Yeah, Emily Medina. She got called for in the net there.
Coach Emily's going to call another timeout. And gets the ref's attention. So this is our last game this week. And we've got Rockford Fire coming to Quinton Road on the 8th for a junior high and a varsity matchup. That'll be fun.
Looks like that's home. Home on the 8th.
(20-12), HRK with the lead. Eagles looking to get some momentum coming out of this timeout. That was a kind of a knuckleballer, had a little side-to-side motion on it. Kind of a cross-body serve. That was a tough one. 22-12, HRK by 10 now.
Wow, another in the same spot. That's really hard, right on the front row too. I don't know how she's hitting it like that and getting it to fall right on the other side of the net, right in the corner there, front corner. Good call by Aaron.
Sarah back to serve for Clinton Road. Took a wide right turn. 24-13, HRK looking to put it away here in the first game of the set. Nice hit by Emily Medina in the front row. It's always tough when you're going the other direction away from the net.
Yeah, and Aaron hit it in the back row too, which makes it tougher. That was good.
Aaron McHugh back to serve for Clinton Road. Had a little hook to it. Goes out of bounds, and that's the first game.
So that's not Aaron McHugh. So somebody, she's borrowing a jersey or something.
Yeah, we had the jersey switch a couple weeks ago.
Right.
It's thrown us off our game.
Right. So Aaron McHugh now is number 30. Number 4, she is from Pastor Mark Moore's church. She comes with us to play, and I'm not sure what her name is.
Our roster for junior high kind of looks like my feeble attempts at a Sudoku. Numbers everywhere.
So we're going to take a quick break as HRK took the first game, and we'll be back with you in 2 minutes to start off our second game. All right, we are back for game 2 between HRK and Eagles, where HRK won the first game, so we'll see if Quinton Road can swing back on the second game. And
I think we lost by 12 in that first game.
Yeah, we lost by a good bit.
It was nice and close until it got to be about 17, and then they kind of put it away. So Quinton Road looking through, or sorting through with the refs some rotation issues, and looks like we're good to start the second game up. Aaron Kaiser back to serve for the Eagles.
Ref shoves his whistle under his mask.
Yeah, as uncomfortable as these things are, having to have a whistle underneath there can't be very much fun. Very nice kill shot by Aspen Kronlund. Her sister Sienna, also on HRK. This is Lily Rundon back to serve. She's got that really interesting crossbody serve. A lot of movement on the ball, and that one goes out of bounds.
Another good on the net spike by Aspen.
Great serve by Aaron Kaiser. Or set, I mean. Sienna back to serve. Nice dig in the back row. Not quite enough vertical on the hit, and Eagles take the point. Very tough serve. Nice pass back over, and that is out of bounds. Ties it at 3.
Good to see the girls at a young age start realizing where they are on the court, and when that ball's even just a foot out of bounds, they can tell where their body is, and okay, I know I'm out of bounds if I need to move a couple steps one way or the other. It's good to learn at a young age.
Absolutely, and that's one of the common themes that we've had with this junior high team this year is they're young, and it's really neat to get to watch them develop together as a team. Yep. Nice hit and nice dig out of the back row. And that out of bounds on the return. 5-3, Quinton Road with the lead. Current roster says this is Sarah serving. I say that with a question mark at the end. Another nice serve. A little miscommunication in the front row. 6-3, Eagles with the lead. And HRK calls a timeout. Going to huddle up on the sidelines.
Yeah, we'll see if HRK can bounce back. They were making a few mistakes there, but Eagles was able to benefit from it and pull ahead in this early part of the game.
I think they might have made some roster changes on HRK's side as well. We'll see how they come back out of this timeout. Great idea. It's tough when you're moving back like that. 7-3 Quinton Road extending their lead. Another nice serve. Drops for an ace.
So some of you that are watching from out of state, I think, John, what do we have a high of today here in Illinois? 39?
It was not very nice out today.
No. Good thing the sun was out. That helped a lot.
Heard we're supposed to have a nice weekend. We might see 70 on Sunday, which
Yeah.
the winters help us appreciate the springs that much more.
Yeah, it's hard when you get those warm days where we've already hit, that 70 degrees, and then it shoots back down into the 30s. And
that was windy yesterday too.
Very windy.
Especially in the morning, man. That wind was tough. HRK's libero comes back in. That's number 50. Back to serve. (10-4) Eagles with the net serve. Emily Medina back to serve.
Good serve. Ooh. Well, if that was on the line, that just barely kissed the outside of the line. Some refs call it a little different if it hits the line, but it's, more out of bounds, they'll still call it out of bounds. So this one, when it hits any part of the line, it's considered in.
We have a little bit different advantage point being up higher, looking right down the left end line, or the sideline. Another tough serve, a lot of motion on her serves. It's number 38, 39. Aspen back to serve. Another very nice serve. 10-7, 10-8 HRK closing the gap. A little encouragement from Coach M on the sidelines. Nice pass, very nice pass.
It was a real low bump over.
Kaya with the right idea there. Wow, nice dig. Dug out of the net.
It was a good volley though
very good volley
for the girls.
We're starting to pass a little more from the back to the front. It's nice to see. Nice hit. Set over.
Oh,
very nice dig.
Couldn't quite get there.
She did a great job of keeping it in play, giving her teammates a chance to get to it. It's always tough. Sarah Guzman back to serve for HRK, 11-9. Quinton Road with the lead.
Hitting it backwards, sometimes you can't quite remember which way is.
Right shape, wrong size.
Yep.
Coach M takes a timeout for Quinton Road. 11-10, HRK's closed the gap. It's definitely warmer in Quinton Road Gym than it is over at Wrigley Field today.
Yeah.
Eagles looking to get a little momentum coming out of this timeout.
Emily taking every second of her timeout. She's always done that.
Absolutely.
I remember not this tournament, but our last Arthur tournament, she took a little bit too long, and one time they gave a point to the other team because she took too long.
Another tough ball close to the line there. Ties the score at 11. Sarah Guzman done a nice job of putting some points in a row. HRK with the lead, 12-11. Nice job to get it back over by HRK, and tough play in the back row for Emily. 13-11 HRK. Kaya back to serve for Quinton Road, 12-13. Eagles down 1. Very nice serve.
We'll take that one.
Little miscommunication in the front row.
Another good serve.
Gives us back the lead. Substitution. Jenna Rendy coming in for
Number
4. The one thing we're sure of. Another very nice serve to the back row. 15-13, Eagles by 2. Looks like we have a substitution on the HRK side.
Rivera goes out and Cat comes in.
Very tough serve. Looked like it was close to the line. They played it and it worked in our favor. 16-13. Another, oh man, that knuckleball serve, very little rotation. It's hard to predict where those go. Okay, I put a nice run together. 17-13 Eagles now. We're going to force a third game. Big hit. Some nice passing by the Eagles. Nice hustle in the back row.
The HRK coach was definitely happy with that one.
17-13, Eagles with the lead. Katie Nail back to serve for HRK. Just a little bit shy. 17-15 now. That ball off the ceiling. Point to HRK. Eagles lead by 1. And it looks like we have a timeout on the Eagle sideline. HRK breaks the huddle, and the Eagles are squeezing every second out of that timeout.
Looks like almost a dozen fans from HRK came out to see the game today, made the trek out. Quinton Road always has a good home game number of people coming.
Nice return by Emily Medina, side out to the Eagles. 18-16, Aaron Kaiser back to serve.
Nice serve. She almost returned it.
Great hustle.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of that this afternoon. 19-16, Eagles looking to put this one away.
Ooh, that's in.
Dropped in for an
That's
ace.
great.
That was in by a foot.
Yep.
2016 Eagles with the lead. And that return out of bounds. (21-16). HRK looking to make a substitution.
I think that was behind.
I think we hit
But we
two
got
balls that would have been out of bounds there.
Yeah. We got, when HRK hit that back, I think it was behind the needle there.
And HRK is looking frantically to call a timeout.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to my dad. Liked my Sudoku joke. My dad's a Sudoku wizard.
And I'm the opposite. I don't think I've ever done one.
I gave it one look and said, you know what? I don't think so.
Yeah.
(22-16). Eagles with the lead here in the second game. Coach M giving some inspiration on the sidelines.
What part of the country does your dad live in?
They're just down south in West Chicago, so not too far, about 45
Okay.
minutes from here. It's where I was raised.
Okay.
Nice return by Emily. HRK looking to pass it for a hit right into the net. 23-16. Eagles with the lead, looking to force a game 3. That's serve in the net. Lily back to serve for HRK. Out of bounds to the Eagles. Roster says 25 is Carly Gomez. Looking to put it away for Quinton Road. And it sails right. Number 3, Sienna back to serve for HRK. 24-18, Quinton Road with the lead. Tough serve, drops.
Yeah, that was a really good serve.
Just need a side out here.
There it
Serve out of
is.
bounds. Second game to the Eagles. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with game 3 action. And welcome back. Eagles look to have won the toss. Conversation during timeout about typically we would switch sides, and we're not doing that with the pandemic. So looks like we had a coin flip to determine serve for our third game.
So HRK took the first game. Quinton Road took the second game, 25 to 19. So brought us to 3 games, and we'll play this one to first one to 15.
After junior high, we've got JV matchup followed by varsity.
That's in. Bummer.
Call a jump ball on that one.
Well, the HRK coach is not going to tell him whether it's in or out. She saw it was in, but she's not going to say it.
Tough serve. And that return almost goes in for a basket. Years of watching Quinton Road volleyball, I've never seen a basket.
We did have one.
Really?
Yeah, we did have one a game or two ago.
Another tough serve by Aaron Kaiser. Pass out of bounds. Nice dig by Emily Medina in the front row. Tough miss on that hit in front row. Two 2-0 Eagles looking to extend that lead. A little bit of hesitation in the back row there. Side out to HRK. Sarah Guzman back to serve.
Yeah, when you have junior high, JV, and varsity, that's a lot of volleyball for those older people sitting on the bleachers. I hope they brought their hemorrhoid pillows for today.
It's always back support for me. need some back support, so I don't mind sitting up in the VIP section.
That's right, sitting up here on these nice cushy chairs.
Our other broadcast partner, Bob D'Angelo, and I were talking a couple games ago about replacing our wall here with plexiglass and then recliners, the VIP section for the dads and moms. Nice return by Emily Medina. Another nice pass. Good hustle. Tough return there. Ties it at 3.
I'd throw some money in for some recliners.
I think we could make it look really nice up here. Nice return on a tough serve. Pass to the net. 4-3, HRK opens up a lead. Katie Nail back to serve.
Oh no.
Head on a swivel. Almost had a fan in a sling take one in the arm.
Well, Mrs. Jerry, I think, forgot that her arm was in a sling, and she went to reach to get the ball, and you could see she was in some pain from that.
Emma Cherry checks back in for the Eagles. Katie Nail to serve for HRK. Another tough serve. 6-3 now.
All right, Eagles.
Quinton Road needs a side out. That serve had some movement to it. 7-3 Eagles Down to the HRK Eagles.
There's a good low serve.
Very nice serve.
Oh, Emily almost got that over there.
It's always tough to play at the net after you've been called in the net. Nice return by Emma. Here we go.
Oh, get down. Oh, that was really close.
That's what we want to see some more of. And I think we will as the girls continue to play with each other. 9-4, HRK with the lead. Timeout, Eagles. It's always nice when we play the Eagles because we can say timeout, Eagles, and it doesn't matter that I didn't see who called the timeout. I'm going to imagine it was us.
Yeah, it's fun when these young girls, they start getting those 3 hits in, and you see a spike here and there. Or what my daughter says, she goes, "Dad, it's not a spike anymore, it's a hit." I'm like, okay.
I like kill shot. Sometimes that's a nice one too.
Yeah.
Return goes long. 10-4 HRK opens up a commanding lead in this third game.
All right.
And a giggle from the server and
Yep.
under the net. Emily Medina back to serve for the Eagles.
See if we can get a couple here with Emily serving.
One of our 8th graders.
There's a good return. Get down, get down. There we go.
And that hit out of bounds.
Good serve.
Very nice serve.
She is getting them over. Emily has hit number 1 twice.
Great hustle, but I think that ball might have been heading out of bounds.
Yeah, number 7, Sarah on HRK, got a couple really good returns from Emily Medina on her hard serves. And Sarah was able to get them up.
That serve brings it to 11-7. Putting the road down 4. Jenna Rendy back to serve. Very nice serve. Big hit sails out of bounds. 11-8.
Oh.
One-handed dig by
That
Emily,
was a
very
great-
nice. Nice returns. HRK looking to set it up.
Oh.
She knew it.
Yep.
And I am confident that is a timeout by Coach M. Oh, or not.
Didn't quite see it, I guess.
The ref signaled tip, and our scorer just went ahead and rang the buzzer for us.
Yeah, he's letting the ref know there's a timeout called. So. That's what's nice about having two refs, though. You have a ref up top, you have a ref watching down low, watching the line, right next to the coaches, and when you get a timeout, it's easy to get those.
When you have a softer spoken coach, it's loud in the gym, gets a little tough. Game point here for HRK. And that'll do it. HRK takes game 3 from the Quinton Road Eagles. We'll be back in a couple minutes with exciting junior varsity volleyball.
right, here we go. Start of our JV between Quinton Road and HRK. We just had our junior high game where went to 3 games, but HRK did end up winning that 3rd game.
We played a good second game.
Yes, we did.
And I had the chance to sit down in the bleachers there and watch for a change, and it looked to me like it was serving that really made the big difference for us. Our serving was really consistent. Aaron and Emily Medina were pretty good with their serves, and I think that made a big difference for us. But not enough to carry us through the 3rd game.
Yep.
Just talking to some of the other parents about injuries coming off of last weekend's varsity tournament. How's your daughter doing? Is she a little bruised and banged up, or
bruised and banged?
We took Claire to the orthopedic doctor.
Oh, yeah.
She took a beating, but nothing broken, just bad bruises. So that was good. But we were a little concerned there. She was hurting.
Yeah.
But they throw everything they have at it. That's for sure.
Looks like Quinton Road has got the first serve.
Right.
Emily Medina will be back to serve.
Nice one. Oh, good little spike.
That was good. You got it up though. Oh.
Didn't quite get a full contact with that. Get her hand on it.
Yeah, Lena couldn't quite get that one. It's good to see. Is that Kelly McCune, right?
Yeah.
Kelly. Yeah, good to see her in there, feeling confident.
Yeah, she's really stepped it up as this year has progressed. You're right, and confidence is the word.
Ooh, good.
Good save.
Oh, she got it. That
Nice.
was a hustle. Even though she was about a foot over the middle line. But hey, we're not here to say that. That's the ref's job.
Exactly. I think at this level, well, a foot over they would normally call. Well, it's 3-0 in favor of HRK. That one got by Kelly. She's just so happy all the time. It's amazing.
Yep.
She'll make the play. She won't make the play. She's just happy. Nice hit.
Yeah, Erica Moore. That was really good.
Well, that was the right idea to go a little bit cross court, but she put too much on it. Oh, off to a slow start here for the Eagles. We're down 5-0. Aaron Kaiser came in. Emily straightened it out about 7 feet. It would have been a good return.
Aspen still serving for HRK. She's giving it. Aspen's giving it to us right now.
Yeah. She's hitting them pretty hard and relatively low. There we go. And it's 8-0. Good hustle. Yep. Oh, no, that was the
Almost.
third hit. I was hoping she had enough angle on it where she'd get it over the net.
Sometimes I wish you could just grab the net and just move it. But
Well, they sometimes try that, don't they?
The refs don't seem to like that.
Nah. They get picky about things like that. Something about rules or whatever, yeah. All right, so I have to ask you, on the air here, down in Arthur, you went to breakfast to Joe's.
We did not.
You didn't. That's disappointing.
So the time we were able to go would have been Saturday morning, and the girls just had, a little bit tighter of a schedule. I think their first game was at 9, so
Yeah.
trying to get up out of the hotel.
Didn't someone else get up early and go?
They did, which
And they enjoyed it.
I shouldn't even mention it because they've got twice as many kids as I do. The Volmers got up on Saturday morning and went to Joe's and said it was great.
Well, next year.
Yeah, they were at the restaurant by 7 a.m. It's like that's impressive. They didn't have their two littlest ones. They just had their Gwen and Ronan, which they're old enough they can pretty much pack up themselves. But yep, wasn't feeling it that morning.
Aaron just taps that one over. Good. Let's get a little volley going here. And there's that dreaded punch.
Oh, get it. Ooh.
A little bit out.
Just a tiny bit.
And it is now 11-0 in favor of HRK. We could sure use a break to get another server in here at least. I think Emily decided to push at it rather than hit it, return it the way, bump it the way she's been doing, because they haven't all been real controlled. It looks like Elena wasn't quite ready for that. Good job.
Nice.
That's in. Yep. All right.
Well,
the Eagles are on the board.
We're on the board.
Well, I did get to stop at my favorite coffee shop at least twice, maybe 3 times when we were down there. Actually, it was 3 times because we went for ice cream.
We went there once, and I tell you what, those ladies that work in, they know exactly what they're doing.
Yes.
Like when you want something, they know how to explain it, and it's nice. They do it with a smile on their face. And I had this chocolate cookie from there, and they had it in the case.
Another nice spike by Emily.
She pulls out this big cookie, probably 8 inches, circumference, pulls it out and said, "Would you like me to put it in the microwave?"
Oh.
Of course I would. And it was so good.
Oh. And they have something like 25 different flavors of soft serve ice cream and sandwiches and was it Roseanne's, Rosetta's? Starts with an R. Rosalie. And it was also kind of cool because they had the horse and buggies hitched up out front because it's Amish country.
Yep.
And it is 15-2 in favor of HRK here in Game 1 of Junior Varsity. Just thought we'd get back to volleyball for a minute. We'll get back to food soon. And that goes out. So we have another tournament coming up here soon, Chris.
Yeah.
Where is that? Is at Bafka and Shanahan? Yep, that's down in Shanahan. The weekend of April 10th, Saturday the 10th.
And that's only a Saturday, right?
Yes.
It's just a one-day tournament. And do you remember how far that is away, Bob?
I think it's within 2 hours.
Okay. All right.
So we can do it in one day.
Yeah. We could.
Unless it's a 6 a.m. start or something,
Yeah.
I don't know what time we're supposed to have the kids there.
Well, I mean, I could, Sarah can definitely drive and all nap, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Good hard serve by Glenn. Barely made it, but it did roll over.
It did.
And got us a point. It's 15-5 in favor of HRK. Hard but out. And then the weekend of April 16th and 17th, Friday and Saturday, we have the Day Spring Classic here. That's always fun. Very crowded, busy.
And is that it for tournaments this year?
Yeah, that'll
Okay.
be the third. Usually we only have 2, so 3 this year is pretty impressive considering the whacked out year we've had in the volleyball in the spring instead of the fall.
What's the other tournament we normally go to with the girls?
In Iowa.
Yeah. I know someone.
There's a pathway.
Pathway, there it is.
I know it was in there somewhere. It just had to kind of float around and come out.
I know if my in-laws are watching and listening, they knew exactly what we were talking about and probably saying it to themselves.
Yeah, right. It's pathway.
Chris,
Why don't you remember?
Chris, it's pathway.
I'm trying to get my brother to come out to Shanahan. He lives within about an hour there. So
Yeah.
we'll see if he can make it.
I don't know how I could forget those delicious homemade pretzels they made.
Oh, man, when they dip it in butter and then roll
Yep.
it in cinnamon and sugar, it's like
Yeah.
terrible for you, but they're awesome.
Make it right there in front of you.
Yeah, they do, too. And it is 21-5 in favor of HRK. Our girls are having a little bit of trouble all the way around here. Handling the serves. Serving is off. It's not unlike our varsity team was the other night at Marquette. They were out of whack. And they just did not play like they're capable of. And
That was our Tuesday game.
yes.
Yeah.
We watched the live stream, which is very weird for me. I don't know if you've ever sat home and watched the live stream, but they have sound from the crowd, but no announcing.
Okay.
And it was really strange to sit at home and watch it, not interact. 'Cause, you and I go to all the games.
Right.
I mean, we barely ever miss a game,
Right.
and we announce them here whenever we can. And to sit at home, it just felt,
That's hard.
yeah, you're not there, you're not a part of it. And
Yep.
then when your girls are kind of getting it handed to them, you're going, oh, man.
Yeah, it made me want to be a bus driver for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Someone's got to drive the bus. But then after the game, I was like, no,
Yeah.
I don't want to drive the bus.
No. Well, we'll see if that timeout does anything here for the Eagles. HRK leads 21-5 in game 1 of JV.
Wow.
Oh, good return. That was a good return. It's one of those games you just want to end and start the next one.
Start the next one.
Looks like Kelly McHugh's going to come in for Aaron Kaiser.
Erica Moore back to serve. There's a floater.
Yeah. All right. (22-7) in favor of HRK. I've seen us get maybe 10 or 11 point runs, not 15.
Uh-oh. Good call.
Setting at that point was a good idea. It just wasn't in the right place.
Yeah.
She just was going to play that game there herself at the net. Nothing she could do with that.
Her against the net.
Yeah. Net 1, 22-8. Ooh, that had some movement on it. Boy, Chris, I don't know how she serves, but every time I hear that hit, I think she didn't hit it right, and I think it's not going to make it. And it's made it every time.
Every time. It's got that thud to it, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Good effort to tip it right at the net. 23-10 in favor of HRK. And who do we have? Emily back to serve, number 43.
Ooh, close.
Emily to Emily. That made it easy to announce. 24-10. This could be game point. Let's see. One gets under that. HRK puts it into the net. That was number 30, Angelina.
So during our next game, we need to talk about dogs.
Okay. Oh, you need to get a dog, don't you?
Well, looks like that might be the case.
I'm tempted to give out my wife's cell phone number and have everybody text her and tell her I should be able to raise that beard too, but...
Yes, we'll talk about that as well.
Okay. Now, Emily put that in the net, but she was about a foot over the line too, I think, so it would have come out the same way either way. And that's game one, 25-0. I was going to read this. In favor of HRK, we'll be back in a couple minutes.
welcome back to Game 2.
If you're a Quentin Road fan, you're hoping for a little better result out of this one.
I tried not to look at the scoreboard, and I think it was what? Was it like 10 to 25 or something like that?
I think we might have had 11, but
11?
it wasn't a good score for an Eagle. Well, they're both Eagles for a Quentin Road fan.
See if we can get this.
We've got another pastor in the house. That's at least 3 of them walking around here now. The place is crawling with pastors.
That's scary.
That's scary.
Oh, no. Oh, nice. Erica, she's a hustler.
Yes. Nice. You know what? But she was there and made the return.
Yep.
That's a good move by Erica. In fact, it's kind of funny. I was talking to Pastor Paul last night, and I just said, "What happened to me?" I said, "I'm spending all my time with pastors, and when did this happen?"
Yeah.
Things change.
Mm-hmm.
Good serve. And it is 3-0 in favor of HRK. Well, that's number 39, Aspen, serving first again, which you would expect. You know, a lot of the girls seem to have the right idea where they want to go for the corners and hit it off to the side, but they don't yet have enough control over their returns yet. And it's not necessarily the best idea for them to do it. They should probably be focused on just getting it down the middle of the court and keeping it in play.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure that if that last one would have been out or not.
It was close. I don't know for sure.
You want them to try for it if it's close.
Yep. Oh, good.
Yep.
That was a great spike by Elena.
And it's 5-1. We're on the board about 6 points sooner than the last game, so this is a good trend. Emily Medina back to serve.
Good serve.
Here's what we'll do. Instead of giving out my wife's cell phone number, everyone who's going to come here for Easter service on Sunday, look for Mary D'Angelo. Tell her that her husband would look great in a Jason Gomez beard.
Yes.
I'm drumming up support for this. We'll see how many responses we get.
So Jason, over, I don't know, probably the last year.
Yeah, it's been, 10 months or a year,
months.
yeah.
And has got a very full, great-looking beard.
Good return. Good hard serve. Good return. Just some of the hardest hits I've seen in the game so far.
Yeah, HRK's digging them up,
Yep.
though.
I think with the camera where it is, if people look at the bleachers, the far left corner at the top, you'll see the man with the black cap and the big gray Santa Claus beard. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm going for. I don't know if he shows in the video or not.
That's what Bob wants.
That's what Bob's wife does not want.
I'm rooting for you, though.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, that's my ball.
Oh, we got it went down. We had a ball up here in the balcony, but it bounced out.
Normally we don't get them way up here.
They're aiming for you.
Yep.
Now, if my wife had thrown it, that
We
would
would
be
have known
different.
why.
Yes. She's clearly not listening now. She's down there talking instead.
Yeah.
Oh, well. So what else we have for entertainment here?
Well,
Food.
we need to talk dogs.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
What
Dog.
kind of dog do you have?
We have a golden retriever.
Okay. And how old is your dog?
He's just over 2.
Oh, so that's right.
Because the last one we had to put down. We got this one about 2 months before we had to put down the other one.
Okay.
You know, he was getting old and slowing down, and the girls had grown up with him. And you know, the typical conversation, we're not getting another dog. And then my wife gave me you tell the girls you're not going to get them a dog. And, you know, so I lost, you know. I put up a pretty good fight, but I knew I would lose that one.
And did you get it through the same breeder as you got the first one?
No. In fact, the one we have now is the healthiest golden we've ever had. We've had, he's, I think, our 6th golden in total. And this guy is the prettiest and healthiest that we've ever had. I would absolutely go back to that same breeder.
Okay. Well, we'll have to get that breeder name from you.
Yeah, they're in Crystal Lake.
Okay, so right here.
Yeah, not very far. Now he's half English golden retriever. So if you see the typical goldens that have the shorter, generally darker hair, they're more pure water dogs, and that's what I was used to. And English golden retriever pure ones are puffy.
Okay.
So this guy's half and half. So he was a little puffball when he was a puppy. He's lost about half of that, but blockier head and kind of more squared features. I think he looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I really like the way he looks. But smart as a whip, and just like I said, just as healthy as could be.
Okay. So we've been talking about getting a dog for a few months now. And over the last year, we've really been looking. And kind of trying to figure out what we want. And we're thinking a short hair something. Maybe we can get away from the shedding a little bit. So we're actually looking at Dobermans.
Oh, you know what? Emily mentioned that the other day. She must have been talking to Tasha.
Yep. So we're trying to find we found a breeder in Wisconsin about an hour away.
Okay.
So we're going to possibly go and take a peek and go look at it and check it out. We've got a good amount of property here that the dog can run around on. And
hey, you're just off that busy road. You don't have a fence up front, do you?
we don't. We'd have to get it. We'd have to get an underground fence for sure.
Yeah. The other thing you can do, I don't know if they sell them anymore, but we had one where you put the collar on the dog and you had a base unit in the house and you could set the diameter of it.
Yes.
And that way you don't have to bury the cable. I don't know if they're as effective as the cables are. But this one worked good for our dog at the time.
Yeah, our house is on one side of our lot. That's the only thing that worries me about that.
Oh, yeah. You can't really direct it in one direction,
because it's kind of a circumference.
Oh,
and of course they don't want one. We'd be getting 2.
Well, wait till you see the price tag.
Yeah, we've definitely been pricing them out. And, I shed a tear.
Yes. And then double the vet bills, and of course, dog food's gone up recently. And by the way, it's 14-7 in favor of HRK. I'm going to get yelled at for not announcing the score enough in this game.
Well, thankfully the boys behind us are doing pretty good, so they're getting it up there.
Oh, okay, they've got it?
Yep.
Okay, good. Now you're cheating and watching it on your phone. Can you see Jason in the...
Oh, you can right now,
actually. All right.
Actually, the score blocks him out a little bit. Kind of fuzzy way over there, though.
Well, his beard's kind of fuzzy. So. Nice volley going.
HRK does not quit. They just keep on digging this ball up.
Oh, good set by Gwen to Emily, who made a nice return. There we go. 14-9. Quentin Rhodes on a little bit of a streak here.
A little bit back, coming back a little bit. See how Elena does back to serve for Quentin Road.
Good serve. Good decision to let that one go, but they did it the right way. They watched it all the way, too. And a timeout. So back to dogs here. So Doberman's Golden, that's a pretty good span. I mean, Dobes are not as mean as what a lot of people think they are. They're pretty nice dogs.
They look mean, especially when you crop the ears.
Yeah, dot the tail and crop the ears.
Yeah, which we would not get the ears cropped. You know, we don't want it to look like that. So.
Yeah. Well, because he's going to be a pet. He's not going to be a guard dog.
No.
You don't want him to be intimidating.
Right.
One thing I'd recommend is just train it.
Right.
And what we did with this last dog is we had the girls do all the training with the dog.
Oh.
My wife and I, we've been the trainer with previous dogs, so we pretty much know how we want to do things and handle them. But we had the girls do it, so they had the actual experience of being in class and getting directed by the instructor and so on. And I think that made a big difference.
Yeah. And how long was your class?
Oh, 8 to 10 weeks, an hour.
An hour
once a week.
Hour once a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it wasn't bad. And the instructor was pretty good. Nice return. Let's see what Gwen does for Emily.
Good.
All right. That's about 5 hits. I think that's the point for us.
Yep.
14-11. Erica back to serve again. (15-11). We've got number 73 Sequoia back to serve for HRK. Yeah, our dog is actually smart enough, and he's got such an awesome temperament. We started training him to be a visitation dog, to bring him into hospitals and nursing homes and things. And then COVID hit, and they canceled the classes. So we got through about half of that. And I think we're going to pick that up again pretty soon.
Okay.
Because he's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And now that he's a little older, he's not a big idiot. You know,
Right.
Because Goldens are just happy-go-lucky,
They
playful
are.
dogs.
I've had a couple Goldens growing up, and also parents raised German Shepherds.
Yeah.
So we did that, and had boxers.
Good serve. Good return by Aaron. HRK's got a couple of players who can spike and hit pretty hard on some of those returns. 17-12 in favor of HRK with Gwen back to serve.
Nice
Good serve. When Gwen is serving the way she's capable of, she's a good server. That was an example.
That was good.
Let's hope she got 6 or 8 more of those in her. That was 2. Beautiful. Could be a long volleyball night here, sir. Because we're going to be going to 3 on this one. Because I'm just going to bet we're going to win this game too. And that will put us to 3.
Ooh.
You know, this is kind of interesting what Gwen just did there when we were at Arthur for the tournament. You know, my wife and I sat and watched as, you know, we all did. Probably 2 out of 3 serves any of our girls missed was at that back left corner over the sideline. It's like they go for the corner because if They make the serve right. It's hard to handle,
Right.
but they miss it too many times.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Oh. No, just too much on that one, but good coordination and hustle.
Yep.
I thought we were going to pull it off there for a minute. Is that 19?
Yes.
19 to 16. Kelly comes in for Aaron. And that one goes into the net. Point for Clinton Road. Emily D'Angelo back to serve. 19 to 17 in favor of HRK. Nice serve down the middle. A little confusion. Fortunately, Emily figured it out and just
went
put
for
it
it.
back. Yep.
There you
Emily
go.
Medina's pretty good at those one-handed punches, but they're
She
going to
is.
get you into trouble eventually.
Yeah. But you know what? Usually when she throws up that hand means that she can barely reach it.
Yeah.
So somehow she's getting them in the right direction. Okay. So your daughter has got a little, maybe you noticed this on her serve, she's got almost like a little bit of a skip.
No, I
We'll
haven't.
have
I
to
haven't
watch
picked-
that.
Okay.
So, and each time I'm watching the line, and right as she hits the ball, her feet are skipping forward. She's so close to, being over the line, but she's not. It's kind of interesting to watch.
I'll watch for that more often. Point to Clinton Road. It's 20 to 19. We've got a competition with this
Yeah.
one. This is good. Emily Medina back to serve.
And I just noticed that just today.
I've never, with all the games I've watched and serves she's taken, I've never picked up on that.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's, and normally I watch the serving pretty close. I'm always watching their feet and their, so maybe it's a new thing.
She probably does it. We're tied at 20.
There we go.
That's a couple of serves Emily Medina's had where she's got a little slice going off to the right there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's deliberate, but it's nice to be able to do.
Oh no.
Oh, and it's tied at 21. We have number 30, Angelina, back to serve for HRK. That's going out. All right. That could be the break we needed, Chris.
Yep.
Who's back? Erica. Is she going to serve? Elena. Gwen sets it up for her.
Good.
Yep. Good volley going here. Oh, nice.
Good job,
Nice
Emily.
save.
Nice. That was a great save.
Yeah,
that was
that
a hard
was.
spike.
Yeah, it was. Was that number 30? I didn't see who did it.
I didn't either.
Generally, it's Angelina on HRK who pounds us with those. Timeout by HRK. Clinton Road leads 23 to 21 here in game 2. This is a good one.
Yep.
And we've stopped talking about food and dogs and everything for a while.
Well, the game is real
For a
close.
while, yeah. It deserves focus, that's for sure. Well, I mean, my vote is for Golden because I've always had them and I love them.
They have such a good temperament, too.
Yeah.
And the ones that I've had in the past were always real good.
Yeah, they're smart, they're sweethearts. Like I said, we've got a breeder that we've got a lot of confidence now. We saw the home, we saw where they were raised, everything was clean, everything, they were brought inside to get socialized a little bit, so we met, the female was there on set. Well, actually the male was too. We saw them both. And he was just, like I said, a giant, the English Golden, just a gigantic puffball. I'd never seen one like that before. I like them.
Yeah. Well, One of these days we'll have to talk a little more about it.
All right, well, Elena back to serve, 23-21, Quentin Road. Good one.
Good serve.
All right. Now that's interesting. Her last serve went right down the left line here. This one went right to the back right corner. I'm going to say she planned it that way. She's keeping them guessing.
We'll say that. One more.
Let's see how they do that. Gwen sets out, just decides to pop it back. Not a bad idea. Oh, Kelly didn't quite get enough on it.
That was good, though.
Yep. And Gwen did the right thing. She set it up for a return.
She did. And I think the whole place would have stood up if that would have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, everybody's a Kelly fan.
Yep.
And there's this.
To game 3.
All right. So game 2, junior varsity goes to Quentin Road by 3, and we'll be back in a few minutes with game 3.
All right, we are back on for game 3.
Let's hope we get another good one like game 2.
Yeah.
I mean, even really regardless of how it goes, that was a fun game.
That was. So the first game, HRK took it pretty handily. Second game, Quinton Road Eagles just snuck one by 25-22, and now we're starting our third game, and this one will go to 15. Number 39, Aspen for HRK, back to serve.
All right. Well, she's been the dangerous server for us tonight.
Yeah.
But she had a run of, I think, 11 in the first game.
Yeah.
That pretty much put the nail in that coffin. See what Emily does. Good return. Emily's really good at returning over her head.
Wherever it's at.
Like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Wherever it's at. Well, I definitely see a place for her on varsity in a couple of years when she gets there.
Uh-oh.
Well, definite miscommunication there between Elena and Kelly. You got it right. No, you got it right. Nope. Nobody.
Yeah, when you're going to 15, can't have too many of those.
Good serve. Gwen Dove didn't get enough of it. And it is 3-0 in favor of HRK. Good high serve, pretty easy to handle.
Oh.
Some uncertainty.
Yep, it's still there.
Yeah. 4-0.
Good.
That was a nice job of getting it back into play. Nice job.
Good.
Very nice.
He called I thought he was going to call her in the net, which I knew it was the ball. But I was a little worried about that one.
Good serve. Oh, off the ceiling. Nice job of recovering from that.
Oh, so close.
Good stretch.
That takes a lot off the ceiling
Yeah.
to be able to get where you need to be.
Well, and Emily hits it hard. So, yes, it comes off the ceiling fast when it's hers. It's 5-1. We might as well put this out there. I don't think Chris and I are above plugging local restaurants. If anybody, motivated to send some onion rings and Cokes or something, and we'd certainly be happy to talk you up a little bit. Wow, that one looked out to me, but he made the call for us.
That was out, by the way.
I thought so.
An HRK coach was standing right there.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah. I mean, I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we could drum up the official boot sponsor for the Day Spring Classic,
Yeah, there we go.
Aaron gets under that to Gwen, tips it.
Good job,
Nice.
Gwen. That was really good.
Yep. I was a little concerned to kind of roll at the top of the net, but it rolled the right way. 6-3.
She's got those long arms.
She does.
Now she's learning to, more time she spends on the net, she kind of learns where the ball's coming, where it's going, what it'll do.
Well, that had some movement.
Timeout.
And our players didn't.
Yeah.
It's 8-3 as Quinton Road calls a timeout. So I don't know, we've covered beards and food and dogs and coffee shops.
Definitely makes me think of what's for dinner tonight.
Mm.
Since it's going to be a later night
What
tonight.
is for dinner? Yeah, we've got at least 2 more games to go after this.
Yeah. Yep, definitely. And after these two, the junior high and JV, both going to 3 games, we'll see. We'll see what happens with the.
Knock it off, guys.
We'll see what happens with the varsity game.
Good job by Emily returning that. Ah,
Point for the coach.
going back to serve.
Good serve.
Yep. Yeah, that one just kind of bounced right off of her arm. Oh, boy. A little more on that one. It might have been able to wrap itself over.
Yep.
5-9. Got a quick substitution for the serve.
Emma, the libero, comes in for HRK.
One and Aaron, I think both went for that. And
Starting to pack in the fans here for the varsity game.
yeah, it is getting pretty full. More people have time to get here after work.
Yep.
Whether they're in the office or working from home, it's still.
Oh,
Oh, look
good.
at, you know, you just had to
did
watch
not
that
hit the
one.
pole.
No,
Yep, the coach said it. The coach asked if it hit the pole. It did not hit the
it
pole.
didn't.
Yeah, it definitely did not hit
Nope,
the pole.
it rolled over. Another.
Yeah, that rolled off of the net
Yeah.
on our side. Oh,
Emily trying to be a one-person team up there.
so
But
we're at 12 for HRK, Clinton Road 5. We have to
Yeah.
turn this around pretty quick if we're
Yeah.
gonna take this one.
All right, Elena gets that one back over. That's a good hit.
From 30 again.
Yeah, see, she's a powerful hitter,
Yep.
and she's got enough height and jump. She can get an angle on it. Oh, that was in. That was
Again.
just thinking another year or two, she'll be on varsity, and our daughters will be, dealing with that.
Yep.
Of course, if it's 2 years, Claire will be gone.
She'll be
Emily may
gone,
be
yeah.
on the receiving end of it. Gwen
Yeah.
will still, or Tasha will still be there.
Yep.
14-5.
Another couple dogs we're looking at is the Weimaraner
Okay,
and the Vizsla,
okay.
which is a kind of a cousin of the.
So the shorter-haired
Yep.
athletic dogs, though, at
Yeah.
least you're getting a real dog. It's
Yeah.
not a Chihuahua or a Yorkshire Terrier and things
Right.
like that. Those things you can play with and wrestle, and they're guard dogs too.
I really like the color of the Vizsla. It's a little bit smaller of a body than the Weimaraner,
Okay.
but it's like an orangish red color
Okay.
to it. Very pretty.
It was a long reach to get that one back into play, but couldn't control it. It is 15-5.
Are we doing the 25 on this again?
Oh, did he forget it's?
Did they say it was to 15?
No, I didn't hear
I'm
that.
trying to remember.
Maybe only junior high goes game 3 to 15.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny how none of us never really know. It doesn't matter where we're at, our tournament, somebody else's tournament.
Yeah.
All the parents are confused. We don't know.
Right.
We just get the kids here and feed them, and they play. Yeah, I'm glad that worked out because I had a bad feeling when everybody converged on the ball at once, but worked out. Point to Point Road, 15-7. With Erica back to serve. Put a backspin on that one. Gwen, Emily to Gwen.
Oh, she got it. Nice.
Good job.
That was good.
Nice play.
That was good.
Erica to Emily to who put it over? Was it Emily Medina?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, your daughter had to. She kind of had to hustle, and she
Yeah.
got a perfect bump on it for Medina to get it over. Oh no.
Nope. So what you just saw there was one of the things that I think Joe Finzi and I were talking about at the tournament is you hit the ball, it's still in play. You can no longer hit that ball next. You need to get out of the way.
Got to get out of the way. Yep.
And some of the teams we played, you actually saw girls dive off to the side and hit the floor to get out of the way for the rest of their teammates.
And I know exactly what you're talking about at the tournament, and I think something the girls need to watch is when you do hit it up, you need to be looking where the ball is going instead of just crouching and looking down. Because if that ball is coming down right at you, you don't, you don't know where
that's
you're
actually
going.
the play that got us talking about it.
Yep.
It wasn't the only example of it,
Right.
but that was probably the most obvious one.
Yeah.
But then I really started to see how a couple of the other girls on other teams, not a lot of them, but a couple were really good about literally diving to get out of the way.
Yeah. I mean, you probably did a really good play
Good
to
job.
get that ball up.
Mm-hmm.
But then you gotta remember, you gotta move.
Yeah. Let's see. Erica, no, just didn't get enough on that one.
So HRK coach, she never stops moving.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't.
I mean, she is watching.
Talking the whole time.
Yep. Very, very into what her girls are doing.
Great job of saving that one. Let's see what Aaron does. Aaron, oh. And it's 19-9 in favor of HRK. Because I can hear it.
Long volley here
Yeah.
from the girls. She hit
Oh,
it.
I think that was a gift. I think we were going to put that one out, but we'll take it. 19-10. Still in the fight here, sir.
Yep.
Emily back to serve. (19-11). Number 50 coming in for HRK. Nice serve.
Good.
Nice hit, yep. Good job. Got a little Quentin Road rally going here.
A little bit. Let's see what happens here.
See?
12-19.
If I had the
HRK.
Jason Gomez good luck beard up here,
Be rubbing that.
I think I'll rock it. I think it would be a good look on
Yeah,
me.
I think
You
so
know,
too.
Thank
I'll talk to Mary.
you. Thank you. If that move had worked for number 73, she had a giant hole. it would have been a good play had she gotten her hand on it. That was the right idea. And it's another for our Eagles.
Within 5 now. All right, we are closing the gap.
I think this is 6 in a row she's gotten.
Yeah.
I think it was 19-9.
Oh.
That. Oh. So here.
Well, the line judge, he did actually look at the line judge for that one.
Okay. That's a good serve. That was a boomer. That had a lot on it.
Yep. All right, we need to turn this around right now.
21-15. If they can stop them here or the next point at the latest, I think we can still be in it.
Out.
Yep. Good job of following it to the line, though. She touched it. The line judge is saying she touched it. I thought she was a foot away from it. I want to see the replay on that.
Yeah, we'll have to look at that one.
Yeah.
Number 30 for HRK back to serve.
Yep.
2 more points and we've got this game.
Puts that one into the net. Aaron Kaiser back to serve for Quentin Road.
(17 to 23).
Ooh, she was over the line on that one.
Was she?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if we can see if she does it again. That time she was okay.
She was over?
Nope, she
No,
was good.
okay, good.
Good tip by Gwen, 19 to 23. We're not giving up.
No. That's what you want to see. Make a fight out of it.
Yep.
The fans are into it now. There's our 15-second mark.
Both coaches taking every second they can.
Mm-hmm.
HRK coach knows how this can go, trying to end it now.
Yeah, because it's only a 4-point game. was in. Yep, they was in. Nice return. Clearly a little confusion there. It drops for a point for Quentin Road.
All right, Elena. This is it right here. Last shot.
We need
Can't
5
miss it.
good ones. Let's see if she goes left and right again. Middle. Off the ceiling.
Oh, no. Oh. That made it over. That's it.
Oh. Well, the girls gave it a good try in this game 3 here. But HRK takes 2 out of 3 at junior high and junior varsity levels. We'll be back in a few minutes to bring you the varsity games. Julia. And good afternoon, welcome back. This is Bob D'Angelo. I'm joined by Tom Murray now.
Hi, Bob.
And we are here to cover the varsity games against HRK. If you've been watching, we played junior high where HRK took 2 out of 3. We played junior varsity where HRK took 2 out of 3. So if you're a Quentin Road fan, we're hoping we can flip that around about now.
A little bit, yeah.
They had a couple of good games mixed in there.
That last match was one of the best volleyball matches, just pure volleyball matches I've ever seen. That was fun to watch.
Yeah. The varsity girls coming off of a tournament last week.
That's some great volleyball with very, very high caliber talent in that tournament.
There were a couple of teams where those girls are definitely skilled and highly trained, and club level players.
That's a nice collaboration of Claire and Mackenzie there.
That's it. All right.
And then that, starting off the right way.
That's it. And we'll take it.
That one young lady on that CRU team is literally Olympic caliber volleyball player, I thought. Oh.
The run that would make the running jump, yeah. Yes. She was pretty amazing. Nice return by Claire. Good save by Kenzie.
That's a great recovery.
Well, Bella tried to do the tip about as far as she could reach.
Those are tough when they're like into the net,
Yeah.
but not above the net.
Right.
There's not much you can do with it,
No.
especially when you're in tight like that.
But it's tight at 1. Well, we've talked about food, we've talked about dogs, we've talked about beards. talked
Earlier
about
tonight, you mean?
restaurants. Yes. What will the topic be now? Of course, we did mix in some volleyball, too.
That's always good.
Quentin Rhodes up 3-1. Kate is back to serve.
That was a good spike.
Yeah. A good attempt to save that and salvage it by Tasha. Yeah. Number 13, Julia, back to serve. That's Paris.
On that spike.
Yeah. Sorry, Tom is trying to read my scribbling here.
No, I don't have my glasses. Your scribble's fine. You're not the problem.
All right, well, between my handwriting and your half blindness at the moment,
it's not your handwriting.
Bella sets it for Kenzie. Nice return.
That's a good spike and a good return. Good
Yeah,
tip. Nice save.
There's some talent on both sides. Mackenzie going backwards, trying to return that one.
That rarely works. It's just takes so much strength. Doesn't matter who you are. That just looked like a lack of communication.
Yep.
Got to talk. You have to talk. You have to communicate. That's a good spike.
And picked a nice spot. Yeah.
I think she kind of looked too to see.
She was picking a lot of spots in the tournament too.
Yeah.
She was going cross court and angling for corners a lot.
That was a good serve right there.
All right.
Deep into the corner with some zip on it.
Yeah, Quentin Road ties it up at 5.
Back and forth so far. Both these teams seem to have kind of an offensive worldview mindset, right? You're going for the spike, you're going for the big hit, you're going for the set.
Even junior varsity for HRK, they were spiking some. Number 30.
Yeah.
Angelina.
And some great serves, too.
Yeah. Oh, who was the server?
kind of came together there at the end.
Yeah.
Kate, Tasha. That's a good serve.
Off the ceiling. I'm just not sure what to do with that one. It was behind Tasha. And it's 7-6 in favor of HRK.
Timeout.
There you go. Not a bad time to do it for either team.
While we have a timeout, if you don't have a current church home that's open, we would invite you this Sunday morning at 11 a.m. to come to 60 North Quentin Road, to the Quentin Road Baptist Church, where we're not only open, we are safe and practice social distancing and masks into the building until you're seated. But this week, for the first time in a long time, we'll have a choir.
Nice.
Yeah, and you'll also have a kids program in addition to that. So not only are we open, but we're going to have a great service. There's an Easter egg hunt for the kids beforehand. So again, if you don't have a church to go to in person on Sunday and you're comfortable and would like to go to a church, we would invite you to join us.
And if they can't make it, they can always join us online.
That's right.
The service is streamed.
QuentinRoad.org is the website. But you probably knew that because that's how you got to us.
Yes.
Right?
Good chance.
And we're back. This is Angelina serving. She's got that hop jump serve.
And she's a good server, too. Yeah, she did tip it. I heard it.
Yeah. That might have been out.
I think it was going to be. But again, when they're close, we'd always rather see them make the play.
Right. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. There's another one that's long.
That's out. Yeah.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
We
Sir.
never say no to gifts at
No.
Quentin Road, Bob. Isabella serving. It's a good.
That
one.
was a low one, yeah. Nice tip by Claire.
Yeah, there you go.
Sometimes it doesn't have to be fancy.
And we're tied again. You
Kate
got a
going
whole
out.
mess of D'Angelo's coming into this game.
A whole herd of them, yep. But these are the only two who can play volleyball.
Emily coming into the game for, who was that?
It was Kate.
Kate. The basketball net's in my way. It's hard to see.
For me, it's the glare on the scoreboard. The guest number gets blurred out from the glare sometimes. But it is 9-8 in favor of HRK at the moment.
I think her name is Paris serving. Oh, there's a good
Nice.
set and a good.
I think.
Ooh, I
Boy.
kind of
I don't know, man.
want to debate that one a little bit.
Yeah, I'd like to be closer, you know. And Abella to Claire. That one's in there.
Cheaters proof.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm
Just
kidding.
put an end to that argument, yeah. Kenzie back to serve.
That's a
Nice
good
one,
serve.
Yeah. That had some unusual motion to it. That was moving. See what Claire can do with it. Nice hit. Almost
Threw
blocked.
two of them.
Yeah, they were there to do it, but
Yeah. A little too much zipper.
yeah, she had the right angle, and
That's good.
puts that one into the net and gives the serve back to.
Just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
And this is Amy back to serve. Mixing it up a little bit there with the sets.
Caught us a little flat-footed on
Yeah.
that point. You got to be careful not to, when the other team, does a little fancy razzle-dazzle, not to stand and watch them.
Yeah.
Right? Stay with the ball until the end, until it hits the floor.
Nice hit.
That was a good spike. She got up high.
Nope. Just a little too far out of the reach for Bella to handle. And it's 13-10. We want to see this turn around quickly here. HRK is a pretty good team. We don't want them to get out too far.
That looked like it might have been tipped.
Didn't see that.
There you go.
Didn't
good
quite
recovery.
work like
That's
she
4,
wanted
isn't it?
I think it was.
That's 4.
It's 15-10, HRK. Emily out, Kate back in.
I'll have to go back and watch the replay. Sure seemed to me they had it 4 times, but maybe I'm wrong.
Nice save. Oh, good attempt by Kate, but not enough. And it's 16-10. I'm thinking it's time for a timeout, but Gwen comes in for Mackenzie.
Smart.
Good decision. Yep. She had 2 blockers right in front of her. She probably wasn't going to punch it through them. Claire goes back to serve.
That's a good spike.
There we go.
Nice job.
Yep.
So much easier when the set is above the net.
Yes.
A and B. You time your jump, right?
Well, we had what team? Was it Crew? That had just the most amazing setter at that tournament. She could set forwards, backwards, left, right, moving, didn't matter. I've never seen anyone
she was
set
good.
like her. Yeah. Oh, the Eagles get another one, 16-13 in favor of HRK. Claire is still back to serve. We've got Gwen going out and Kenzie coming back in.
That's a good serve.
And in the net.
See, and I'm not, everybody's got their own philosophies, right? I was always, in my hockey days, and my defense wins championships to me, right? You watch those little irritating, I know none of them are listening to this, but like the Saline group, right? They're
Right.
only irritating because they let you beat yourself. They
Yes.
make you beat yourself, right?
They're so disciplined.
They just return the ball, and go ahead. You want to spike it, spike it.
Yeah.
Eventually, you're going to hit it into the net, right?
Yeah.
We'll get all of our serves in. They're not hard. They're underhand half the time, but we get them in every time, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
that's
not the biggest. They're not the most powerful. They're not, flashy.
Nope.
They're just consistent. They're drilled and disciplined.
so that's kind of the difference, right? You could. That's the defensive kind of approach to volleyball. And you can learn some things from that, even with an offensive mindset, right? You could get the serve in. I think get it in are my favorite three words in volleyball.
That's the first step, I think, every time.
College basketball, the March Madness is going on right now. The teams that win shoot 90% plus from the free throw line. Because at the end of the game, those free throws determine who wins and who loses, right? So it's kind of like a serve in volleyball, right? If you get it in, that's half the battle, right? And let the other team make the mistake and beat themselves.
That one's in. That was out. No, tipped
That's
it.
a tip.
All right.
Blue ball.
It's a 1-point game, still in favor of HRK.
I don't like that, where the coach is sending the player over to start arguing with the ref.
She's a fairly outspoken, a little bit more aggressive coach than average.
Yeah, and that's fine. But, I mean, She does it a lot.
Another good
I get it.
serve.
I get it. I mean, there was a couple of calls that Trenton, may or may not have gotten right in that last match, and that's okay. Everybody makes mistakes.
Beautiful
You know what I mean?
hit.
And maybe he didn't make a mistake for all I know. I was sitting on the other side of the building.
Checked with Hannah, and she said all of his calls were correct.
That's good.
Frustrating, but
But I mean, even right, you might go, well, that wasn't in, or that wasn't a tip, or that wasn't right. You don't see Emily going to the ref every other call.
No.
Is my point. And that doesn't make the coach a bad person. It's just, she's
Oh.
competitive and she wants to win, but you can, pick your spots.
Yeah. Well, that ties it up at 17.
That's close.
We've got Sequoia back to serve for HRK. That was dropping fast. That was angled and dropping fast.
Nice. Good dig.
Good job of getting under it.
Nice.
Leclerc
Nice save.
yeah. They need to talk to each other. It worked, but.
Good dig. Again, with the communication.
Yeah.
It worked.
But it ain't pretty.
We got to get better in that area.
And they've been playing together long enough. They should be past most of that
And
stuff.
if you watch, the best teams are the ones you hear nothing but chatter, right?
Mhm.
The whole point they're talking. Yeah. And not that we don't talk. I'm just saying that those last 2 points, it didn't happen.
All right. Well, we've got a 1-point advantage here, 19-18.
We will take it.
Natasha back to serve for Quentin Road here in game 1 of varsity. Nice one.
Good dig.
Yeah.
Set.
Claire DeBella.
See, that's a good set. Ann was trying to drop it in the middle there. Good
Yeah.
dig.
See, that was good. Ann hesitated, let Kate do the set, and then she went for the hit rather than both of them going at it
Right.
at the same time.
It's a good spike.
Into the net, and we've got a 2-point lead, 20-18.
We won the first match, correct? With them earlier. It was like the first game of the year.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. Yes, we did.
I give credit where it's due. They're well coached.
They're good, yeah. They're playing well.
They do the fundamentals right. They're disciplined.
And we gave them a gift there.
They like gifts too.
They do. So you never, like you said, you never turn down a gift.
No. It's kind of like salvation, right?
It is.
Why would you say no to a free gift?
And why would you say no to that gift?
The greatest gift of all.
22-19 in favor of Quentin Road.
I'll be emotional tomorrow. It happens to me every year on Good Friday. We just think of the awe and the magnitude of what he did, right? Yeah.
Nice block.
Sorry, didn't mean to yell
That
at
is the
mic,
first
but that was,
solid block tonight. Yep.
that was fun to watch.
Yeah.
And a critical time, too.
Yeah.
That was a huge point. Once you get to 23, it's kind of like it's hard to hang.
Good. Now we're in to just keep it and play and don't do anything stupid.
No donations, no gifts.
Right.
That's a good set.
Out.
She made the right call.
Yeah. All right, so 1 point, or game point here for Quentin Road, 24-19. With Kate back to serve.
See what Ann does with this one.
Oh. Point goes to HRK. We have Julia going back to serve. 24-20 Quentin Road.
It's a good serve. Set it. Claire. Smart play. Just get it over.
Nice. See, now our girls are chasing the ball and running. I think that
got
was
a
going to
gift
go
there.
out. Yeah.
Bella
There you go.
found a little hole in the center
She
for the
did.
win.
Good choice. Game 1 of varsity goes to Quentin Road. And we'll be back in a couple minutes to bring you
Yeah,
game 2.
good evening of volleyball. Good matches.
Mhm.
See you in a minute.
Yep. And we are back for game 2 of varsity here between Quentin Road Eagles and HRK Eagles. Just talking during one of the earlier games, Tom, it was very strange watching the live stream at Marquette with no announcing and not being there in person. I'm so used to being there to watch the girls play all the time, and we sat at home and watched it because they didn't have visitor fans in there. And I would much
But
rather.
they can go to other people's gyms. Did I say that out loud? No hypocrisy there.
No, not at all. That's such a rare thing in today's world. Huh?
Right.
And so
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
And for us, it like kept cutting out at home.
It was pretty good for us once we got it. It's a little bit fuzzy, I thought, but I mean, I don't know if that was our TV or their live stream. But I didn't like the silent video, just watching it. And you could hear a little bit of the crowd, but I'll always opt to be here in person. Kenzie dives, tries to save it, but falls short. It's tied at 1. If you're a regular follower, we will be back with a home game on April 8th against the Rockford Fire. And we've got...
Are you sure it's a home game?
Well, that's what this list said. You know what? It has changed so many times. Let's check the other schedule.
I thought we were in Rockford next week.
You may very well be right.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Well,
that's a good dig by Claire. Yeah. Smart
nice
play.
See what Kate can do. All right, just
good recovery. Get it. Just knock it back over. See, that's how that movie ends.
Yeah.
There's my defensive philosophy.
Look at that.
Let them beat themselves.
Well, on my personal calendar and on this printed calendar, it shows we're away, but no.
One says away and one says home?
No, both might say away.
Oh.
Nice block by Ann at the net. But the schedule has changed multiple times. But what I do know is we're away at the FAFCA tournament Saturday, April 10th. That one is down in Shanahan. I do not know if they stream from there. That's hard to get that out of the net. Wasn't a whole lot Bella could do with that. Game tied at 3.
Some good fishing down there, Shanahan.
It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours?
No. I mean, it might be an hour and 15.
Okay.
It's like kind of Joliet-ish.
Okay.
But further, it's right off of 55. It's kind of by the Kankakee River.
Okay. All right. I know where it is then. Yeah, that's under an hour and a half. Yes.
Especially on a Saturday.
Yeah, there'd be no traffic. Oh,
that's
nice
a good serve right
there.
there. Quentin Road jumps out to an early 6-3 lead, and Finzie's on a roll here, serve-wise.
She's decided to serve hard, and when she does, they're lasers. They're hard.
And the more confidence she gets, yeah. Oh, there's another one. It's a good return.
Yeah. But they're working for it, too. Ooh, that's out. Yep. Thought that had too much loft on it. 7-4, Quentin Road. With Maggie back to serve. Jump
Maggie's
serve.
got some momentum in her serve.
Isn't that out? I'm sorry.
No, I just meant she takes that running jump.
She does.
She gets some zip behind it when she does it.
Yep. Claire kind of backpedaling to get that one.
Yeah, the last 3 points were just back to gifts.
Yep.
We're giving them gifts.
It's not the gift we want to give.
You wonder. I mean, is it better to hit it hard and hope, or is it better to get it over? And
I think it's better to get it in. Just
I
get
don't
it
know.
in play.
I don't know enough about volleyball.
If you can hit it hard in play, sure.
Well,
but I
then
mean,
that's yeah. You got the perfect set and the perfect spike, sure. But I mean, given the two options,
yeah.
when in doubt, get it in.
Yeah.
That's a good serve.
Yeah, that barely cleared. I was a little concerned about it. But
If it was a baseball pitch, that would have been a knuckle curve.
yeah.
It didn't have any spin, but yet the ball curved.
And he was
it went
swung
down.
and missed
like
it by
dropped.
a foot. Yep.
Yeah. There's another one. That's a good serve, too.
Yeah.
Nice dig by Kate. Bella to Tasha. Yeah.
Oh, good save
That's
on their
impressive
part,
there.
though. And that was
Well,
probably going to be
just
in.
try it again. Oh, smart.
Yep. Yep. We had two girls up at the net. They tipped it over.
Paris. Smart play. That's a good point.
Yeah. Julia's back to serve for HRK. Quentin Road has a 9-7 lead.
She wanted that one.
Yeah, she had the right idea. 9-8.
That was set so good I could taste it.
Yeah. Clearly
There
off
we
the
go.
side over
Back
here.
and forth again.
Got to change. Who's coming in? Emily's coming in. Oh, two
Well
changes.
balanced match.
Mackenzie back to serve. Oh, didn't get much on that one. It's one of those gifts you don't want to give. Number 30 is a good server.
Oops.
Yep. Claire almost ended up in Emily's lap. And it's tied at 10.
Yeah, she can serve. She's got it's hard, that's hard.
Yeah. Good decision. Well, she played JV too, and she was really consistent. I think she had a run of 11 in a row in JV.
You worry about getting tired or the advantage of more practice?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
That was a good serve by Claire.
Yeah.
It was kind of like Bella's, the same thing.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
diving duck at the end. That's hard to return when it's got that spinning dive. at
that
the
one
end.
had some loft that actually looked like it got higher out in the middle.
What she did on that one is she kind of got under it with almost backspin and it pushed it up,
Got it.
right, and sent it up in the air like on a line drive.
Good recovery by Tasha there. That was not going where she expected it. It seemed to catch them by surprise. Oh, good recovery.
Set, good set. Back to
Kate.
Kate. Oh, she
Nice
got
hit.
all of that one.
Yeah,
That was a good spike.
yes it was.
Back to a 2-point lead.
But not enough to get cocky or comfortable here.
No,
There's a long way to go.
Good serve there.
Yeah. You know, sometimes I wonder if we need to change up the timing of our jumps at the net. Because other teams occasionally figure out the timing, and that's when they see it coming, and they just tip over you. And if you hesitate, even every fifth one or something.
That's a great recovery by
Yes.
both Bella and Kate. And Claire got it over, which is always a good thing.
Oh, unfortunately.
Yeah, a little wide. It's a good idea. There's nobody there.
Yeah. Some good effort, but it just didn't quite execute the way she had hoped.
And Bob, we're tied again.
Yeah. Okay. And just lobs that one over.
There's a blocking opportunity.
in that case, you could see where she was looking, and you knew where the hit was going to go.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, you've got to follow the ball to the ground, and you got to be ready.
All right. And we're back tied at 14.
Back and forth and back and forth.
Kate's back to serve.
That's a good serve
Ooh,
right
yeah.
there. Good idea by 13 there on HRK.
Right,
Nice spike, Bella.
Yep. Worked out nicely. And we're back up to a 1-point lead here.
Kind of caught. That's exactly what I was talking about a moment ago. Like that young lady, she just wasn't ready, right? You gotta keep your head in the game. That's another big part of this battle, right? Just stay with the point and the ball all the way to the end.
It's like following it to the line all the time.
Yeah.
You don't just stand there and watch it go.
It's, I don't know, this may be a silly analogy, but it's kind of like snowmobiling. It only takes zoning out for a half a second, and it's a big, big problem.
And then you're in a tree,
yeah.
Right.
Well, that's kind of what it is now, right?
Yeah.
If you're not paying attention all the way till the end of every single point, you know, you're going to give away a lot of gifts.
Well, good job by Kenzie handling that quick return.
Yeah, that was a good reaction.
Let's see what Bella can do.
She was ready. She was paying attention.
Yes. Her game is like double as good as it was last year.
Yeah, she's definitely, if there was a most improved player award, she definitely wins it.
Yes.
She's been fantastic. Whoa, that's a good serve.
Yeah. Nice
and that
one.
wasn't even that hard.
But it
was
dropped.
that.
It was low and flat, and then it just lost energy. It just dropped there.
I don't know who the pitching coach is for Quentin Rowe, but teaching them sinkers.
Yeah.
Because the ball does. It sinks at the end.
Like that split-fingered curve or something.
Right. Who's this, Maggie? Well, that's a good recovery by Tasha there.
Not
Little overcooked,
yeah.
but nice recovery by Mackenzie.
And that's out. And we're back to a 1-point lead for Quentin Rowe at 18-17 with Bella back to serve. Last game was a little more comfortable. This one is going to be nip and tuck all the way to the end.
Good serve.
That's a good jump for Kenzie. She was up about a foot over the net. That was.
I'm not sure it ever made it over, but her timing was perfect.
Right. She was right there. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Had it come over, she would have pushed it back.
Yes.
It's another good serve. Nice dig by Ann. Bella. Claire. Oh, nice.
Nice
Good
save
recovery by Ann. Another set by Bella.
Oh, no.
It's kind of a double hit, that one.
Yeah. All right.
But we'll take it. First 3-point lead of the game, and the HRK coach is going to take a timeout.
Which was a wise move on her part. It's the time to do it. And then, despite any other questions about the schedule, we do have the Day Spring Classic here at Quentin Road on April 16th and 17th. That's a Friday and a Saturday, 2 days of volleyball, which we're all looking forward here. I'll have to make sure I schedule the 16th off work.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I did not do that. I scheduled time off for the last tournament, but haven't gotten around to doing it for this upcoming one.
If you're watching and you're freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, daughter or son is still confused about college and where God would have them, we would encourage you to visit Dayspring Bible College and Seminary, dayspring.org, and take a look at a beautiful 14-acre campus in Mundelein, Illinois, with a focus on biblical and ministry training. And we're back. Isabella serves with a 2017 lead. Good dig. Mackenzie
sets up Claire.
Claire, laser
saw,
beam.
yeah.
Good return, though, by 41. HRK. Nice set. I think she's going to try to give it back to her. Natasha was kind of in tight. That was smart. Good set by 13.
And that's out.
And Paris hit a rocket, but it was a little long.
So it's a 4-point lead, 21-17. Bella goes back to serve again.
That's a good serve.
Nice.
It's out.
That's out. Yep.
Biggest
Normally-
lead of the game, 22-17. 5-point lead. One more might ice it. That's a good serve too.
Yes.
Nice. Good reaction.
And that's again the girls paying attention. They're ready for it.
Yep.
I think that was
I think it was that.
it was
actually.
close. I knew it was close.
It could have gone either way though. I mean, it was on the back half of the line.
Well, if we didn't have a line judge, I'd be complaining about the call. But the
I
man
get it.
is right there.
Good dig up.
All right.
Oh, that's a great recovery. Nice spike by 31 of HRK. Ouch.
Oh, boy.
That's a great point. That hurts.
Yep.
Right.
That was just lack
kinda-
of communication again.
Julia, I feel bad for her. That was she kind of got handcuffed, I think, a little bit on that.
Mackenzie back to serve.
HRK's they're a good team.
They are. No, they've made this a competition, and they're not slowing down yet.
It's a good dig by Ann. Set Bella. Back to Ann. Trying to go deep. Kate gets it up. Talk.
Oh,
Nice.
I think there's a little bit of hesitation because Ann was right there too, but it worked. Claire put that one in the net.
23-19. Their first server.
Yeah, Angelina's back. I think she's gotten up to 4 in a row at the varsity level.
Nice dig. Good job, Kate.
All right. Now that was one of those gifts they didn't want
That's
to give.
that's a big gift.
Oh yeah, it's a 1 point. Yeah, game
That
point
is a
now.
big gift. 24-19. Or if you speak Spanish, uno más. One more. That's a
I
nice
speak
mo-
that much of it. Oh, nope.
Who was that? 13. Julia redeemed herself from that other point. That was a nice play. 24-20. Nice. Smart. There you go. Let them beat themselves. There you go.
Claire a little off to the side. Oh, they were right there at the net. 24-21. They're making a game of it all the way to the end.
And
Yep.
we're going to ice the kicker, Bob.
That's the game. That's how it's played.
Yeah.
That is how it's played. You don't want to get it too close.
No. Yeah, that's a lot of pressure when you come back on that serve. So, where were we? Dayspring Bible College and Seminary.
14 acres.
Yeah, beautiful campus. It's also, even if God would call you into, whatever the world, job, it's good to have a year where you would slow down, tap the brakes on life, and get to know the Bible a little more and surround yourself with godly, faithful young people. And if you have any questions, you can call the campus, Dayspring Bible College in Mundelein, and ask for Pastor Mark Julian, who this week is quite tan.
Vacations will do that, won't they?
Yes, they will. Vacations to sunny locales.
I think you're suffering from a little bit of the same symptoms there.
We got lucky.
Yeah.
The weather was perfect every day.
Yeah.
Well,
And
and that'll do it.
that's it.
We're back into the net. Game, set, match.
All right, so at varsity we took 2 out of 2. Kind of redeemed the school a little bit here.
Yeah, good way to end. All's well that ends well.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Anytime, Bob. Thanks for having me.
We'll
Way to
see
go, ladies. All the ladies who played.
Yep, they
well.
played, both teams, both schools played well.
Happy Easter.
All right.